Welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, we are going to show you how to use Amazon Athena. So this is the launching screen of page of Amazon Athena. I'll now start off with the demo, and before I do that, I'll try to run my Athena service on Asia Pacific Mumbai region, because I have had all the things available over there. However, it is not required. I'm just doing it for my convenience sake. So as I said earlier in my previous lectures that you just need to have your data in one of the Amazon S3 bucket. You can point Athena to that bucket and you can start querying. So it is very much similar to Presto, because Athena is completely based on the tool called Presto, open source tool, and it also resembles with Hive, with the Hive, HDFS Hive. So anyways, let's see how we can utilize this. So for the sake of demonstration purpose, I have created a bucket called Demo Athena Tool. I have given it a public access because I don't want any, during the period of my demonstration, I don't want any kind of permission related issues occurring. So I've created a public bucket and I have put one of the CSV files. And you can see this is the very small file of 90 KB. I will show you the file also, what it contains. So basically it contains first name, last name. It's a comma separated file, so it has all the first name, last name, company name, address, city, county, state, zip, all those things. So if you look at this file, it is already structured file, but we can also go ahead and upload any unstructured file or semi-structured file. That is not a problem at all with this tool. So for the sake of simplicity and demonstration purpose, I'm going to use this CSV file. So I have added this file here, and now I am going back to Athena. Now in this Athena, I'm in the Mumbai region. Now I'm going to create a table. So in order to create a table, I will point this to S3 bucket data. I can also use a Glue crawler, and for this for Glue crawler, you can just go ahead, set up your Glue crawler on your data which you have kept in your S3 bucket, and then it will start cataloging the information that you have, and then it will give you suggestions, and then based on the suggestion it will create a table. So I'm not getting into that longer path because I have a structured data in my hand. So I will just make use of S3 bucket data directly. So I will click here and it takes me to a different screen where I will use my default database which is already created. If you want to create another database, you can just give a choice of your database name. Otherwise, if I go back and show you, I already have a default database available. So here I have a default database, and that's why I'm going and creating my table in this. So I'm going to write my database name which I'm using as default. Now I'm just table underscore Athena underscore demo. Now here we have to make sure that the way we have to specify the bucket name is going to be in this format. That means S3 : / then the exact bucket or the data location. So here for the simplicity, I've just added my data under the bucket name Demo Athena Tool. So if I have to take the path, I will copy this and I'll go back to my Athena screen. Then here I will remove this https://, then I'm going to add this, and I'm going to remove the name of the file because it is automatically going to take it. Now moving on to the next screen, by clicking on next, I already know that it is a CSV file. You can also have lots of options like Apache Weblog, TSV, and that is tab separated value text file with custom delimiter. So it will ask you, let's say if you have putting it, then it will ask you for the custom delimiter. However, here I know that it is CSV file, comma separated value, so I'm just giving it to you. Maybe if you have a JSON file or Parquet file or ORC file, you can select and it will ask you for the respective options. So now I'm moving on to next. Now here we have option of adding the column name. So since I have lots of column and I have already created these columns I have formatted these columns, and how I have done that, I have simply taken this and just take a new value here, and then just nothing, like just it's very simple. So this is how I have done it, and I just named it like what would be the data type. So I'm going to take my already created column values, and now I'm going back to my screen. Here I have option of either adding manually or I can bulk add the column. So I'll click on this and I will, and see here it says ID space data type comma another name of the column and then the data type. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to paste it over here. Now you see it's name of the column, then the data type, then comma, the last one will not have a comma, and I'm going to add it here. Now you have to check if all the columns are correctly filled in. Now you can click on to next, and then we come on to screen where it asks you to do the partitioning of your columns. Now my data is a very small data set, like 90 KB, but here we are talking about huge data set, maybe 2 GB or 3 GB or maybe more than that. So in that scenario you have to figure out, for the performance sake, that how do you want to partition your columns or how do you want to partition your data. And this is where this partitioning screen comes into picture. You can actually go ahead and add the partitioning, and it will ask you like which column you want to partition and all that stuff. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to skip that portion for the sake of simplicity, because for the matter of fact that I have very small amount of data file. I'm just going to create table, and here it will go and execute the query. Now see here it says running query, and it will, or it should, create the table. In the meantime I will pause the video once that query comes up. So the query is completed successfully, and if we have to go back and see the fields, here we have the field names, you can see. And let's say if you want to run a select, it will be select star from table underscore Athena underscore demo, and you got it. So you have all the fields. Now it depends like what exactly you want to do. It's a ANSI SQL, and similarly you can create your views as well. So entirely depends like what exactly you want to query, how you want to query, because it supports ANSI SQL, and it's very easy to use. So hope this lecture was useful for all of you, and if in case if you want me to create some more demo videos, which I am anyways going to do, but in case if you want me to create any specific demo videos, please let me know. I will do it those first, and hope it will be helpful for you. Thanks for watching.